a vein pulsing in my temple kind of person, that would have just happened. Instead, one of my eyes just cold shut.
Instead, welcome to Destination Divergence, episode 71.
Nice.
Nice +2. Yeah, so you guys are in a bit of a situation right now. Last session, y'all landed in Flamekeep and spoke with the Keeper of the Flame herself, a young girl of only 11 years of age who's already starting to...
But mine is older.
Yeah, already starting to appear much older as her hair is graying and she's starting to wrinkle. And her skin is drying out from all the time she spends in front of the Silver Flame itself. You guys exchanged information and a few blessings, a few boons from the Silver Flame. You gave the info of what you had seen recently, what you knew about the whereabouts of Rakpilkesh and the Warforged Colossus, and so on and so forth. And she gave you a lot of information about the prophecy that she had received from the Silver Flame. And then at the end of it, she gave you all 3 items, 3 artifacts that the Silver Flame bestowed on you. Guidance, protection, and truth, I believe, were the 3. Yes, it was protection. For some reason, I couldn't remember if it was protection or some fancier word for it, but yes. Guidance, protection, and truth. Items and artifacts symbolizing 3 of the core tenets of the Silver Flame's beliefs. Based on your information, the Keeper was pretty certain that the Warforged Colossus would reach Arcanix, if that was its goal, by the end of today. And so you guys are preparing to teleport there, as they have the teleportation code, so to speak, the little key of symbols that you can use to teleport to a circle in the Great Library of Flamekeep. So I believe one of you is casting that spell to send you all off, but I will first ask if any of you have any preparatory spells you want to cast first, things that might take longer or are long-lasting buffs or things of that nature.
I will foresight someone. Probably Drost, because that's who I normally foresight.
I will accept any and all buffs.
Lol.
We should be fully rested right now, right?
I believe you guys rested on the way into Flamekeep, yes. Or should
Cool.
have been rested on the way into Flamekeep. That is correct.
So I haven't called it so far, so good time to, it makes sense as we're going into this. I will give a inspiring speech. And that is now, so I think I have to choose, we have to have 2 people opt out. So rather than picking, one by one, does anyone feel like they don't particularly need 23 points of temp HP?
I don't think it's gonna make the biggest difference in the world. Clemens will opt out. And by the biggest difference, I mean, that's a lot of temporary HP. But I have a feeling this thing is going to be stomping considerably higher than that.
Mm-hmm.
23 HP can be the difference between staying up and going down.
Token 1.
True.
That means 23 chances between staying up and going down, Pog.
Indeed.
I will likely end up needing that HP.
Oh, you're getting it. I feel like
Same.
people with healing capability need it, and people who are like definitely on the front lines need it. So
I'm definitely a candidate for not needing it, but also,
you maybe.
yeah,
You are.
I mostly tank things by not getting hit by them.
And for the sake of not prolonging it, Leroy and Clemens, you do not get 23. The rest of you do.
Alright.
I'm also going to use 23 sorcery points to twin foresight Carrick and Nikarith.
Oh
Just
boy.
Hold in both your hands, and I'll say, with great fae comes great responsibility. You get foresight, baby.
My
Holy
brain
shit.
was dead. What do people get? And am I part of that?
You get 23 temporary hit points.
Oh, we love it. We love it.
We love to see it.
Yes, make
Thank
sure
you.
everyone's rested up, by the way, in case anybody missed out on that too.
Yeah.
Because you did rest on the way into Flamekeep the prior morning.
Make sure I'm mathing that out. 13 plus 9.
I honestly,
Rested.
It's 22.
All right. Any other spells that people wanted to prepare ahead of time?
Considering death wards.
Is
yeah, I was just about to
I'm
Oh,
pass around death wards if people were interested.
Yeah, I can only allocate a certain number of people with my death ward.
This is relatively low priority, but is there a chance anybody could put fly on Clements, or are all the concentration slots for that probably going to be used up?
I think that only lasts a minute, right?
I think it's 10.
Yeah.
Oh, is it 10?
We probably wouldn't want to cast it right immediately, but trying to plan out for battle ahead.
Fly is 10. Double check.
Dross can make you fly.
Oh,
By
All right.
throwing me?
Yep.
I can have 6 names in my book. So who are the 2 people who don't want a death ward?
So about Death Ward, I don't think there's a better use for my 4th level slots. So I have 3 Death Wards that I can pass around.
Okay, I have a free one for 6 people.
So 6 people get Leroy's and the
Yeah,
remainders.
that's pretty good. Yeah.
To be clear about that death ward as well, it is 6 names that share one communal death ward. Once somebody uses it,
Yes.
the other 5, yeah. So
That's
it's a
significantly less
spare
useful.
single death ward with a wider cast range. It's still very good, but it's
Interesting.
It doesn't cover
Yeah.
quite as much.
Whoops.
Okay, then I'm gonna still use all 3 of my slots on Death Ward. But I think one person can get doubled up.
Just make everybody wear a magic item that makes them share a health pool.
Now it's really a party resource. Always has been.
So, do you already have the names pre-written in your list?
No, I don't have them pre-written right now.
Okay. Yeah, whatever you decide, I'll Death Ward
Alright.
the remaining.
I will do. There's 8 of us, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 of us.
Well, I mean,
What?
The
Oh,
DM
Berkana's
doesn't
not
count,
real.
and
Berkana's
No,
fake.
Berkana's not here.
Berkana's a loser. Left. 8. Alright, I will do everybody but Faye and Clements. Or-
Jordan would let me play 2 characters, I would.
Did you say
Yeah.
Faye in the comments?
Yeah. Because they will probably need their own, or they're more likely to need their own.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I will definitely need my own, but I can get that from Carrie.
So, who are the people that did not receive Death Ward from Leroy?
Faye and Clements.
Faye and Clements. Okay, so he will cast Death Ward on both of them, and then
Thank you.
who wants an extra little bit of coverage on
I
Death Ward?
kinda do.
Fine, Garth. Yeah.
Makarth it is.
Yeah, someone with healing.
Oh, I don't
wait,
have
Garth doesn't
healing.
need to. That's okay though. You're
No, but I think if
Damage.
Makarth is
Damage.
Actually,
just
I do
healing.
have some healing, but like, I'm like our canary in the coal mine. When I go down, it's like, uh-oh.
yeah, I was about to say I think you're probably one of the better options. Either you or me, probably, because I can revive people. But other than
'Cause-
that,
Yeah, it takes an act of God to kill Drost, more or less.
and that doesn't even always work.
Sounds like a
And-
challenge to Jordan.
Yeah, you just need to strip away his plot armor. No. But yeah, I don't have quite as many hit points, and I feel like I get hit more often.
Yep, I will give you a second death ward.
Cool.
So I'm not sure how that interaction will work out, like which one will proc first or what, but
Is there a ward status, by the way, in the status effects list? I'm looking, and I'm not sure if it's just named something different.
I don't believe the stats effect list has specific spells necessarily. There are some that are thrown in there because they're like super common, but yeah.
We want to call Blessed Death Ward, maybe?
I
No,
would
I guess
just try and remember if you've got it. I mean, if you want to
Alright.
throw something on there, there's some really random ones
yeah,
like
just type in
radioactive. That's
D&D
not real.
chat.
Like
Radioactive it is.
I don't know. Like there's some conditions that just aren't actual things, so might as well.
There
Or
we go.
like frozen isn't a real D&D condition as far as I'm aware. Things like that. Alright, so we got some wards out. We got temp HP, we got foresights. Anything else?
Let's see. I can give somebody true seeing, or I can give me true seeing.
that might be useful for you since you can snipe people.
That's true. Yeah, I will cast true seeing on myself.
Oh, it's 120 feet? Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't even
there we go.
realize it was that big of a range.
T
I
is
was
true
only expecting
seeing.
like 30 feet.
Oh, it's very good. Is true seeing not a buff on here? I'm just gonna do the eye one then.
I mean, it's in the senses itself, but you probably don't do that.
Yeah, I just want to have the buff written down.
You're in a town that sells lots of magical, or not necessarily sells, but has access to lots of components. Especially
Oh, I have
for
ointment for
ballistas.
that. I bought
Okay.
a bunch.
I was just gonna check on that because if not, I was just gonna say you could just spend gold on it, and that's fine. But
Yeah,
if you got it,
then I will. Oh, I don't have money. I'm poor. Well, yeah,
All right, so you got the ointment. At least you're good to go.
Yeah.
Might as well just consume that.
mark that off. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't actually see an eye. I thought there was an eye. Whatever. Marked. Whatever. All right. How long do these last? Yeah, Armor of Agathis doesn't take a spell slot. That's one of my many once per days.
Does
That's
it go
for now.
above the temp HP you already have, though?
I didn't get any temp HP.
Oh, you didn't. That's right. Okay, you're one of a couple that didn't.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Yeah, it doesn't have that
Is that
special
a-
arcane ward interaction.
yeah, and I believe it is just 5 because
First level,
I didn't
yeah.
spend a spell slot. Yeah. But it's something.
Uh,
Alright.
that's from your tiefling thing.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, wait, it goes off at level 2 then, doesn't it?
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, it does. Alright. And that's.
Yes, as a second level spell, so you get 10.
Yeah. I will put myself raging for that one.
Woo! Very
Oh, wait.
angry robot.
Marked. Yes. That's my buffs.
Okay. Are you guys gonna spend time on a big fancy feast? Or are you gonna just send it?
If we do, I'll do these afterward.
It does take time. It's a long cast, so it's up to you.
Are you calling it Fancy Feast just because Faye is a cat girl?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
Yeah, what's good? Well, now I have to. I mean, we got time, right? Like, if we're doing all this shit in advance.
Yeah, the keeper said probably by sundown. So not like it's not like imminent, but I mean, there is a clock ticking.
Okay, what's this fucking thing do?
It is already like mid-afternoon.
Max HP
Obviously, I'll cast my
2d10.
buffs after
Yes, of
we
course.
eat.
Yeah, we can do this in whatever order. It's fine.
You know what? I don't know if this is gonna be that great for this fight. I don't think this thing's gonna be doing wisdom saves.
All right.
No.
Probably worth it before a boss fight.
You think so?
It's probably worth it.
Yeah, fuck it. Alright. Fancy feast.
All right. If I go ahead and roll that 2d10, let's see how much hit points everybody gets.
God, how many sorcery points?
Oh yeah, that will stack because it's max HP, not 10
That's
HP.
correct.
9. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Cast it. Bam.
Bam.
Healing.
Oh, the healing button might just do it. 10. All right. Everybody gets 10 in the plus max box underneath your hit points.
Perfectly average. Love to see it.
Oh,
And
it
plus
was an
10 max
11.
HP.
Was not an 11, Sedge. But you all have
Yo, Leroy with 3 digits.
your immunity to poison and being frightened, and
Hello?
you make all wisdom saves with advantage.
I like to believe, just in terms of flavor, that my way of consuming the item is just that before everyone feasts, I just take it and I smash it on the ground really violently. Go!
Nice.
Knock it off a table.
Mazel tov.
Yeah,
What-
just with
what did you
just
smash?
push it a couple times.
Another.
I smashed the 1,000 gold point gem encrusted bowl
Oh,
that the
okay,
spell can
yeah.
use.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone feasted up.
Okay.
Nom, nom, nom.
We feasting.
Is it just a giant bowl of cat food?
Oh,
Are you gonna? Is this how we? You're just like, well,
no,
take
it
it.
is luxury. It's just
Well, to a cat.
Does it look like cat food, but every individual piece is like consuming an entire gourmet dish?
I feel like you could call like a really luxurious beef stew kind of like elevated cat cat
That's-
food.
that's
So we're
perfectly
gonna
fair
do
to me.
that. It's big fucking beef stew.
We'll say everybody's favorite food is here. It's somehow it just works out. It's magic. You guys get a luxurious feast for you all to share.
Oh fucking god, y'all.
Yeah,
I've heard that
that
before.
is what we're about to fight.
Okay, so last call. Going once, going twice. Okay. You guys are teleporting over to Arcanix. I'll assume one of you is spending a spell to teleport you, correct?
Yes, it's
Okay.
spell
They gave you the code,
that.
but you need the teleportation circle. Leroy spends a few minutes putting that down. I guess you're not a ritual caster, just a single minute then.
It's yeah.
Unless you have that as a ritual.
I don't have it as a ritual. Will they give me the chalk and inks required, or do I have to spend my own like a peasant?
They'll supply that, sure. The Great Library can provide that
Love
for this
that for me.
casting. And away you go. I'll describe the scene for a minute here first, because you guys arrive outdoors on an island much like Aseos. A floating island above a city below, much closer to the ground than Aseos ever was. Much wider, not nearly the same style. Instead of having a bunch of buildings around the outside, it has a little bit of grass kind of trailing off the edges, and in the middle are large towers and almost like a castle-like structure with walls around it and all of that. You can see from where you're standing 2 other islands fairly equally distant from you, floating at different points around the city below. And the city is surrounded on all sides by farms. However, Arcanix is still a part of Ondair. You guys are still within the second morning. That dark mist that you dove into to help the people of Stormhome Keep previously. But while previously it had been hard to see over any great distance, now you can see some kind of dome. Just from the edge of where all of the islands float. Just barely able to reach all 3 islands. You don't necessarily see like an actual dome, but there's like a gap in the fog, if that makes any sense. Like a bubble of air that is not filled with this death fog, this death mist of the second morning. There's no influence of Delure here. But still, you can see down below. You can hear how quiet it is, I should say, first, and you can see down below a city in complete ruins. It appears this dome was perhaps a more recent addition. You can see buildings that have burnt down and crumbled. You can see corpses in the streets. You can occasionally just see something shambling along from building to building down there. There's not a lot of action here at the moment. The castles themselves, the great structures that form the University of Arcanex, the great mages college here of Arcanex, where, I mean, all of the most prestigious mages come to learn at some point during their career, and many mages stay here to study much longer after that. These structures are still standing. They're not burned down. They've not crumbled under the weight of anything. Fortunately, they're all pretty magically preserved. But you don't see much life in them either. You can see scattered around the green lawns that surround these buildings and trail off the edges of the islands corpses, skeletons, and so on. It appears that nobody here was really unscathed. But the islands still float. And the city still exists down below, though it's not in a great state at the moment. So far, there is no sign yet of the Colossus. What would you guys like to do while you have some time here?
Sorry, that was a long description, and I might have missed if there's people or evidence of people here.
They're shambling shapes.
Shambling shapes, but not like...
Well, that was in the city, right?
There are shambling shapes in the city down below, and there are
Yeah.
a couple, not very many, scattered corpses around the green lawn of the college islands.
No evidence of like survivor life.
Make me an investigation check if you'd like to check for that.
I would. Second. The investigation. I'm so good at investigating things. Investigating things.
You do notice that, despite the turmoil around you, all of the shutters to the windows are closed. All of the doors and gates are closed as well. And if people were rushing out in terror, you imagine they wouldn't bother taking the time to close too many things behind them.
Oh, they are mages.
That's the only thing you
Only
notice.
types.
Out of 9, though.
Sounds good. I will comment. Looks like maybe someone survived. I'll point that out.
Someone with foresight want to take a look?
All right, I'll take a look.
I said, does someone with foresight?
Sorry, what was the question?
Oh, just help investigate. It looks like there might be something to be learned here.
DM, if I glance around, does it seem like...
Hey, baby.
All right. So with investigation checks, a 25 and a 22 from you both. Both excellent. One of which was a natural 20, though. So extremely good, for sure.
Carrick's eyes just kind of extended like telescopes for a few seconds.
Hmm.
is powerful magic.
Takes inspiration from Eli.
Carrick, you would know specifically with natural 20. Perhaps you spend some time here, even if not super long. Maybe you toured here. I don't know if Carrick actually went here, but if you've visited here previously, I'm sure you would have inquired how these islands float. And you can tell that they don't just float. There are spells that must be maintained to keep them up. So somebody's maintaining them. Somebody that is a powerful mage is here. Perhaps multiple somebodies. However, both you and Drost notice this together. Whoever this person is, or people, they didn't bother to clean up any of the corpses. So perhaps they are... perhaps you might have a difference in philosophy about the world. A difference in opinion, a difference in worldview, a difference in ethics. You might have many differences with these people, despite you both being powerful spellcasters.
You know, at this point, I'll just be happy if they agree that the demon overlord should remain sealed.
Well, let's not get political here.
Well, there must be multiple people holding the city up. Or perhaps one very strong person.
Everybody give me a perception check, please.
You say everyone?
Everybody, all around. Group perception check.
That's a little more like it.
Oh, 2 natural 20s
Oh shit,
in there.
I was supposed to roll with advantage. I forgot.
You guys still got 2 natural 20s and a lot of above 20 rolls in general.
And I see fancy.
Yeah, you see all, bitch. And Leroy sees
Ayo.
all, bitch, as well right now. Okay. Yeah, Nakarath
I
up to
do.
24 as well. Meaning, yeah, that's an exceptional result on a group perception check. You guys are all on edge right now. You guys are all waiting for any threat to pop out at you, ready for anything to threaten you. And you barely notice one of the windows creak open gently. Not even making a sound, just the motion. Slow.
Fireball.
What? Wait, you can't even cast fireball.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Throw the fire hammer that you sold.
He forgot he used up his necklace of fireballs.
I missed that necklace.
Thanks for the can.
You know, you probably could have bought another one at some point.
Yeah, coulda.
No, we used all our money.
In Eberron, I imagine that necklace isn't actually like a prayer bead necklace. It's just like a bandolier of grenades.
That'd be beautiful.
Since the DM imagines it, it's real.
It's real.
It's like something on the internet that I say.
It's true. So, I mean, you guys have a second. You have a split second to react here, and most of you notice. What are you guys doing?
Call it out and dodge.
Dodge.
Yeah.
Dive.
Duck, dive, dodge.
Okay, who diving, dodging? Who was doing what? Are you all just prepared to dodge out of the way of something?
Me and Juno are like bounding out of the way.
Okay.
No, Faye is just going to raise a hand and just confidently declare, "Stop! We are here to help."
Roll me a persuasion check.
He's sounding kind of hot.
Persuasion?
Persuasion, please.
Oof. With a plus 12. Eesh.
Okay. I heard Milo say dive. I heard Eli and Juno say they were getting the fuck out. I either heard, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone else either said dodge or nothing, right?
Yeah, I said I was
Correct.
done.
Oh wait, dodge
Duck
wouldn't
out of
even
the way.
fucking help me.
So you guys,
Can Carrick see what's opening the window?
it's just a brief thing you noticed as something else is happening. So I was giving you guys a brief second to react here since you rolled so high in your perception check. But it's more like the window is being opened and something is immediately happening.
So Can I take back my dodge? Because I forgot Foresight basically gives you the effects of dodge already.
That's fair.
And since I have Foresight, can I see it start to creak open and then start running towards the wall to get ready to run up the wall to go in the window?
I'll allow it. So you just charge towards the threat because you have some foresight. That's fine. So the 3 people then, that would be Eli and Juno. So 4, I guess, 4 creatures. Eli, Milos, and Nakarth.
Neko?
Yes, if Neko is running with you, then that would make sense.
Yes.
All of you make dexterity saves.
Dexterity.
I'm gonna flash of genius on myself.
Okay.
Dexterity.
22.
Neko fails, Nakarth fails, Milos, your total is 19.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fail.
Damn.
I'm gonna say
Clemens
Juno
fails,
carried me through that.
Juno fails.
What?
Eli fails. Okay. You guys all attempt to get out of range as a spell is being cast at you. You do not succeed to get away. I will let you guys counterspell if you have it. I just want to handle that order of events here. The effects. Yeah, you can see the the spell casting happening through the window. So. Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay. The dexterity saves, to be clear, are not like a normal dexterity. I was offering you guys an extra advantage here because of the high perception checks, but not normally part of the spell that's being cast.
Just screaming, guys, duck! And people having the chance to duck.
Duck where?
I'm gonna
It's a
counterspell.
good question.
What
Third
level?
level.
3rd level. Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
All right.
So that'll be a
what roll
charisma
is that?
check.
Check.
Just a flat charisma modifier.
So that's just the
roll.
mod, right? Yep.
Yep. Okay. And they will also counterspell you.
Fucking wizards.
Love burn
Counterspell they're countering around. Yeah, sure. Well, yeah.
And
I'll
I was
counterspell that
about to
one.
have them roll, but because you use 3rd level, they use 3rd level, that just cancels. So
Counterspell their counterspell.
All right.
you counterspell the counterspell, and so
How many?
Yes.
No.
Say how many counter spells in a row before like it's just the next turn and somebody can just walk up to the other caster and bonk them on the head?
Good question. But that is multiple counterspells. Eli's counterspell does counteract their counterspell, because their counterspell was at 3rd level. And yeah, so the spell fails, whatever it was, and the window begins to creak closed.
Bet you can't just leave? What the fuck was that?
Not when there's a monk running through the window.
Right?
Nakarth, you are very fast, but this is a tall building, and you were at the edge of a very wide island. How fast can you go in a turn? I know you can run up the wall, but
I don't think you know
Let's
just how
see.
fast I am.
So
I think you would
I have
need...
a
Sorry.
55 movement speed, dash 110, key point for the Step of the Wind stance. To dash is a bonus action.
So 165?
Yes, that.
That'll just barely do
Good
it. I was going to
grief.
say 150 is the speed you would require to get there this round. So Nakarth, you bolt up this this wall and just barely grab onto the windowsill and manage to get your fingers into the closing shade before it's completely blocked out from you. And I assume you just tear that the fuck open.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And inside you see a very tall skeletal figure wearing golden armor with dark leathery wings behind them, trying to back away from you as fast as possible.
Oh.
Huh. Interesting.
Huh.
that.
Guys, I don't know. Maybe we just let them get killed by the Colossus.
Seems kind of like maybe that's what they deserve.
Well, I will demand they name themselves. Who are you?
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Are you taking any action, or are you stopping to just? Well, I guess you used all your action economy already, huh?
Yeah.
They don't know that.
That's a good point, but they're going to act as soon as they can as well. And in fact, they can take a legendary action. So as soon as Nakara's turn is done, that's happening.
Don't love that.
And as you call that out to them, like, name yourself, who are you? They just chuckle, a friend, and they reach out with a claw to try and stab you. Does a
Wait!
29 hit?
No,
With
Smiler.
disadvantage?
Smiler did not. Didn't cast spells.
Yeah, what's that, Kieran?
With disadvantage?
Oh, it was not with disadvantage. You're right. Does a 26 hit?
Yeah.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Wow, that was garbage.
You take 13 slashing damage, 10 cold damage, and you are paralyzed for a minute as the creature flies away from you down a corner and disappears from sight.
Well, shit, there goes all my temp HP.
So you guys all see Nakareth rush up the wall, get to the windowsill, and then just freeze.
Like, did he like run up the wall and is he like frozen stuck to the wall, or is he like?
It's like he was balancing on the windowsill, having just barely made it up there, and like trying to confront whoever was in there, and then he got paralyzed while he was up there, like kind of sitting on the windowsill.
Gotcha. Can Carrick try and fly up there?
You can.
And he's gonna try and look out the window without like getting super close to Nakara.
You see a hallway beyond Nakareth with nobody in it and lots of doors.
Ah, fuck. Leroy, can you see anything with your true sight? Because can true sight like see people through walls and shit, or not?
I don't believe so.
Not over 150 feet
no,
away.
that's blind sight.
It's not X-ray vision. It just lets you see the true forms of things and through spells and
And
stuff.
into the ethereal plane.
That as well.
Gotcha. Okay, I guess Carrick will try and get closer to Nakareth and say, "Are you?"
Are you?
Are you?
Come into the tree.
Carrick, Nakareth, do you exist? Are you?
Behold, a man.
This is worse than I thought.
God damn.
Nakarath would probably mind link to you and start singing Paralyzed by Figure 11. No.
I'll allow Mind Link. That's fine.
Okay, cool. And then I would explain that there was a skeletal creature with golden armor and leathery wings who laughed when we said we were friends and stabbed me and paralyzed me. I can't move.
Oh, that sounds like my friend Smiler the Defiler, but like fancier.
Did they fly away as Carrick approaches and puts a hand on him?
Down the hallway. They just exited the room.
And assuming 6 seconds, or how long has it been since Nakara's been paralyzed?
It probably
Less than a minute.
Less than a minute, but I also would think, I mean, you guys might just assume Nakareth was trying to speak with somebody on the windowsill for a minute, and then it was strange that he was not moving after a few seconds.
Yeah, that's kind of what what Carrick did, and then
yeah,
I don't know
a bit at this point.
Yeah, okay.
Seen him get stabbed though.
Carrick will probably wait until it's like been a minute since he saw Nakara stop, and if it still doesn't come back to like actually moving around, he'll cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay, it only takes about a minute, and then Nakarth is okay.
Okay, cool.
Paralysis wears off.
It's a good thing I waited. I kind of suspected maybe.
So, there's a strange, probably necromancer, running around in golden armor.
So what are we going to do about it?
He must work for Rectal Cash, right? I can't imagine the Silver Flame would have a necromancer in their midst.
Yeah, I kind of assume we just kind of get him.
I can't remember. Is necromancy considered a particularly bad thing in Eberron?
Well, not in the nation that is owned
Not
by
the
necromancers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Definitely depends on who you ask. Yeah. It's a tricky situation, a complicated situation, because it's hard to tell just how much of the hate for necromancy is religious, how much of it is political, and how much of it is just magical. Because the one nation that like actually religiously employs necromancy, and I don't mean that metaphorically, but both metaphorically and literally, actually, religiously performs necromancy to not only bolster their armies, but to create servants for their homes and to extend the lives of their greatest spiritual teachers and so on. I mean, they're one of the most powerful nations in the world, and one of the nations that was, in the massive war that just ended a few years ago. So you can imagine how it's an easy target for other nations to say, hey, you guys suck because you use necromancy, and release a lot of anti-necromancy propaganda to make that even worse. But it's a bit of a complicated thing. But yes, generally, if you're not from Karnath, you're probably not in favor of necromancy.
The castle in the last place, when they got hit by the morning, people got corrupted by it and became all undead and shit. This is probably an undead mage.
No, that does make sense.
I would agree with that assessment.
I say, let's look around. And if there's people here, we save the place. And if not, fuck them, we loot it and leave.
We need this place to stay intact so that the demon overlord doesn't get out.
Are you guys regathered where you were now?
I feel like we should gather like in the shadow of that building or something, kind of like hiding now that we know there might be more
That's
people
true.
trying to
Okay,
gun
if
us
you
down.
want to hide as a group, that'll be a group stealth check.
Or
Pets included or just the people?
Okay, so are we
Just
like?
people.
So are we stealthing towards this guy right now?
No, we're just hiding.
Trying to like hide.
Finding a spot that is hidden from, because you guys were out in the open before, and you're having a conversation amongst the whole group right now. So I wanted to ask if you guys were together, like if Nakarth and Carrot came back down, and you guys are in a group again. And then
I was under the impression that was what had happened.
That's my impression as well. That's why I was clarifying. So
Like together?
yeah, if you're together, then and you wanted to hide, then that's fine.
dating.
Cool. All right, let's look at stealth checks in there.
If he's an undead mage, then perhaps he's trying to kill the people trying to keep the city aloft. And that sounds like something we need to stop.
That's what I'm saying. Let's go find people if there's people.
I do think we should try getting into a totally different building and see what it's like in there.
It's at this point, while you guys are having this conversation, that far in the distance, just barely, you only hardly notice it at first, like just a heartbeat in the background. this low, repeating thud.
Ah, well, shit.
Still a
Go
ways
for it.
off, but your time's running out.
Find people quickly.
Okay. Building on the opposite side of the courtyard. Let's go.
All right, let's fucking move it.
So you guys,
Let's go.
so you guys are rushing around trying to find anybody you can at the moment, yeah?
Yes.
Investigation check, please.
Group investigation?
Yes, please.
Clemens knows how people work, I swear.
What do?
You want to do? Alright, so you guys rush through all over this island, looking through different buildings for any sign of life. You do notice a few things about this island. First off, at 2 different points around the outside ring of the island are 2 small, what look like teleportation circles etched into the ground. They appear to be pointing towards the other 2 islands that are floating in the air. They are, like, if you take a line from the center of the circle to the edge, between one island and the next, that's where one of the circles is. That's basically how you uncover that detail. Additionally, you start rushing through all of the different buildings inside, and there's a lot of potential places to hide in here. There's a lot of places to find cover and so on. Complicated structures you could weave in and out of. Could take you some time to move from building to building. But weirdly, nothing here seems locked. While lots of the doors were closed and so on, it doesn't appear that it's really, well, anything here is made to keep anybody out at the moment. And you don't find anyone living. And you don't find that mysterious figure from before either.
Oh shit.
And as you search, every minute that passes, the thuds grow louder. The Colossus grows nearer. What are you guys doing?
I assume we should go to the Colossus now, right, guys?
Well, if we meet up with it, hopefully we can do whatever we need to do before it reaches anybody else that might be left. Really can't find anybody, though.
You're absolutely going to get ambushed by the fucking necromancer if we start on the Colossus.
Well,
Sure.
how long away does Clemens think the Colossus is?
Can we see it?
At this point, it is still beyond the dome of fog, but despite that, this thing is just so massive, it's basically casting a shadow on the fog that you can see. There's a silhouette you can see in the distance, just moving back and forth as it shuffles along.
So we
You
want
think
to take
minutes
care of
away
this.
at this point.
Oh, minutes. Okay. We we'll want to take care of this necromancer very quickly then. Well, so we don't get blindsided while we try to fight the Colossus.
You
We
feel like
want to
we
agree,
can
yeah.
really afford to burn our energy on that right now? And
Well,
besides,
can we afford to have him killing us?
Well,
unless
if he joins the fight, we can at least maybe hit him and the big guy at the same time, you know?
Maybe.
yeah, I can
Or he
dominate.
might help.
Right? Like, why is he gonna go after us as a threat versus the fucking Titan?
He could be working for the Titan.
It also depends if he's attached to this area, right? If he doesn't care about this place, then he'd rather us be dead and leave the Titan. I think. I don't know.
I think if he doesn't care, he'd rather just leave, but
I'm sure Raktalcast has adversaries working for him. I would be shocked if he didn't. I would imagine that this necromancer is one of them.
Well, to be fair, I doubt they're serving Rectal Cash and more the Lord of Secrets.
Clemens probably thinks she can't get up to where the necromancer is before the Colossus gets here. Is that correct?
Well, we'd have to find them, and we
Yeah.
already searched the island.
The last person to see the necromancer was Nikarith, who was paralyzed for about a minute before. So, the
Gotcha.
powerful mage had a minute to escape. You guys have no
Oh.
idea where they are.
They're either invisible or teleported somewhere.
And you guys have searched through, with that group investigation check was sort of searching through all the buildings you're able to access, which was pretty much all of them at this point, on this main island. Then it didn't see a sign of really anything moving.
All right, then we prepare as best as we can for the Colossus coming. Is that right? Is that
Yep.
what we're doing?
Sounds good to me.
Hey, DM.
Hey, Drost.
Can I do a quick scan and see if there are any easily recognizable magical defenses just kind of chilling, vibing, per se?
Easily recognizable magic defenses.
Yeah, anything when you look at it and you go, yeah, that's a fucking cannon.
Unfortunately, no.
Ah,
Nah, these mages have more style than that.
quite easy.
Yes. Arcanix is a college of the most powerful mages in the world, and perhaps in a bit of hubris, they decided they would be the ones to defend themselves if anything were to happen. But there are no powerful mages here to help you now.
They don't need no
Maybe.
vaccine.
I gotta make one last try. Sorry, Carrick, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, as the threat is looming, I'm willing to use my concentration to cast fly on a few people if that's something we're interested in.
I would love a cast of fly if you can spare one.
I am always interested in fly.
I can
Mobility is my
get a fly
number
going.
one.
I can target 3 people.
I can also target 3 people.
But
So
That
I got
takes care
Clemens,
of-
Gus, and one more person.
thank you.
That takes care of all of the non-flyers, actually, if you guys spread it out. Because Leroy and Faye can fly, there's 6 other players.
Hey.
I mean, I
Leroy
also
can
can fly.
fly?
I don't need it.
Oh, true. Oh, not Leroy. I meant Carrick and Faye can fly. Leroy can't fly.
Oh, I was
that's
gonna
what
be
I
like,
meant.
what?
I don't know where that came from in my head, but yes,
I've been
Carrick and
sleeping
Faye
on
can
this.
fly. So if each of you pick 3 people, that'll be the whole party flying.
Oh, fuck. That's sick. We're all death warded and all flying. All right.
All right.
Good to know who's on
Until
who
one of us
for.
loses
I
concentration.
was about to say, for concentration's sake, good to check who is on
Oh.
who, though.
Yeah, I'll take Drost, Clemens, and I'll take Nikarth.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Eli said me,
I'll
but
do
was
them.
muted. I just
I'll
think
do
that's
them.
funny.
That makes
Milo's
it
Eli
even
and
better,
Leroy.
honestly.
All right. All of you can fly now at various fly speeds, depending on your features or spells cast on you. But I believe fly is 60 feet. And some of you have other fly speeds to worry about, but I'm sure you know your own fly speeds. Cool. So if you guys are preparing for that, then I am going to go ahead and activate this. This is not a tremendously amazing battle map,
Holy shit, how long did that take you?
right? But here are the features of it, because there's no visuals. I couldn't find anything that would work at this scale. Each of these squares is 30 feet. Foundry already knows this. The little black circles are teleportations between the islands. The white circles are islands. The big gray circle down below is the main city.
Oh.
Anywhere that is in a template of my color, that like light green, is cover if you're inside buildings and stuff. I'm just abstracting away cover from buildings as being inside that space rather than being out in the open. So if you're in there, you're not going to be able to cast out of there either and that kind of thing. So you're going to have to choose, do I end my turn inside the cover, outside of it, that kind of thing, because it's abstracted away a lot of space moving in and out of that cover. Yeah. And if you guys want to zoom out so that you can see on the far right side, wading into the fog, into the dome of fog, A very large boy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Each of these squares is 30 feet.
Yeah.
That's 240 feet square.
I will let you guys, at the start of this battle, place yourselves anywhere you want on any of the 3 islands to start. So start calling it out. I'll start placing. Let's go down the list with Carrick.
Oh God. Carrick wants to stay with the majority of the party if he can,
I'll just hold
and
you
try
here for
and
now,
fly
then.
with them. I guess if we're starting with me, I'll say, how are we attacking this thing? We just going in?
Do we have any other choice?
I think we should wait until it gets slightly closer, and then fly out from an island and basically try to ambush it as best we can.
You feel knocked up to ambush it.
All right. If that's what Nakara says, then Carrick will fly into that building. And are there windows on these buildings that we can look out? I assume.
There are, but I would say if you are placing yourself so that you can look out of a window, you're not really quote unquote in cover, which is I would place yourself just outside of it. If that makes sense. I'm considering inside those templates to be so deep within the buildings you can't be seen from the outside. So if you want to be able to see from the outside, I would place yourself like there.
Gotcha. So it wouldn't be like half cover or anything?
No. Just for the sake of it, I mean, this big robot's weapons aren't really going to care about half cover. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
You know, that's honestly fair.
It's the kind of weapon where you need to be in a building for it to count as cover.
I'll say
nuclear blasts don't always go through windows.
There's a reason I made these spell templates easily adjustable in size. I'll also say that. So Eli, you would like to be on the city below?
Yes.
Okay.
So Clemens is announcing that she is going to cast Globe of Invulnerability on herself. A 10-foot radius sphere appears around her. Spells cast from without cannot affect things within it. So if you want to be just immune to spells cast at you, stand within 5 feet of Clemens, but also be aware that you aren't going to get healed by anybody standing outside it either.
I have a weird feeling that this robot is not going to cast spells, but we'll see.
We got a necromancer to worry about also, at the very least.
Shit, you're right.
In terms of protection, do we still count as having half cover?
What do you mean by that?
My shield that's called protection, which could never cause any kind of communication.
Yes, you get the benefits of half cover, as in the AC, dexterity saving throw bonuses, all that. You get those mechanics. Buildings,
So Eric,
the magical stuff, yes. Buildings, not so much.
Shield, much more effective than building. This is basic rule of D&D.
Yes, when we're talking about essentially, giant oversized versions of magic missile and things like that, when a shield can just wipe that out immediately, that's much more effective than a building that would plow right through.
Magic really is cool.
Yeah. So if the people still in the middle could place themselves, and that's where you want to be, just hovering, that's fine. But there are Drost, Karek, Leroy, and Faye. All right, I was gonna go down the list, but then I just decided to place your tokens on the map for you. So
I'm gonna go bottom island.
Yeah.
Icarus is top, right? Yeah, so I'm looking to flank.
Where's Eli? Is Eli? I feel like a healer should be in each. Like a dedicated healer.
Sure.
Oh, we're splitting up?
Apparently, yeah.
He could. I'm just worried that with the kind of
we are absolutely splitting up.
Are you fucking kidding me? He's gonna laser eye our fucking faces.
Yeah. Actually, I'd like to go top so I can haste Nakareth.
Also, I have healing words, so if anything, I can heal from afar.
yes, but consider
2 tiles away.
yes, consider that on this
we
map.
are thousands of tiles away from each other. All right, I forgot about that.
Squares are 30 feet, and in fact, if you measure, you'll see that that'll be quite true. You'll measure thousands of feet away quite quickly.
Shit. Well, whoever wants to stay with me, stay with me.
Are these
I'll come visit Eli.
Teleportation circles, like some rocket
Ayo!
warp heads.
The pet
like you'd step
owners.
on them when they.
Yes, if you
Just
step
take
on
you-
a warp pad, you'll go directly to the island that is linked to it. You go
Oh,
directly
right.
from
I
a warp
forgot
pad.
about that. That's a nice little touch.
Now, the thing in the middle, that's another.
The lighter, the sort of more dim gray circle in the middle is the footprint of the city below. The small village of Arcanix that is mostly a farming village that sort of supplies some resources for the colleges above, but the colleges are the real attraction here.
So that's expendable. While we were in our search, did we find which building?
We don't know where the thing is.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to ask. Where's the... Did we see anything that could be where the Demon Overlord is sealed?
You did not, but also you were told that the Overlord of Secrets lies under Arcanix.
Oh, okay, so that's not expendable. Cool, shit.
That's
Gonna say.
Leia and I are there, presumably.
Okay. We all set up then.
I think
I
so.
think so.
I'm gonna assume, just for the sake of things. Oh well, Eli, are you riding on Juno, or is Juno? Oh, okay, cool. So we'll just assume that Juno's under your token.
Yeah,
and
that's the best option.
I will put Neko down. There you go. Just for the sake of it as well. I don't want tokens to take up spaces on top of each other, ideally, but if you want to place yourselves next to someone, we can just say they're on the same token tile, and that's fine, like within range and stuff. All right, so with all that said, we begin a combat that we definitely won't finish tonight, I don't think, unless you guys die really fast.
It's always possible.
Excuse me?
It's always possible.
I get that, but still, it's scary.
All right, if everybody could roll their initiative, please.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, that's intelligence.
I just heard Tiny Tina say roll for initiative.
Hold on.
Foresight applies to initiative.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I roll again?
Yeah.
Yes. If it doesn't, update,
18.
let me know.
Today's best initiative roll ever.
All right, anybody need initiative updated because it didn't work, or?
Yes. Necrolis is 18.
Yeah, I rolled a 40, but it's only showing 21.
Is 18.
I am 18 as well.
Mine
that.
only goes up to an 11.
Excellent. Well, guess what? Wait, what's your dexterity?
14.
Okay, you should be above. You guys will all get around before this thing then.
Clemence's dexterity is 20. She's tied with Leroy.
Not 21?
Her dexterity is 20.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So Leroy's should be
It's 17.
Yes. So I'm actually just for the sake of it gonna do this, and then
Thank kindly.
this. All right. Oh, Neko should not be an initiative. Right. There we go.
I think there's an add-on that like appends dexterity to the end.
There is.
Yeah, but it's so ugly.
I normally don't like it, but it is convenient for this. You're right. I also don't necessarily like all of my enemies' dexterities being printed for everybody to see.
I know that is entirely
That's
fair.
All right. So we'll start with Faye, and let me get the music going. This one might take a minute to load because I didn't preload it, but Lamau.
Well, shit, y'all. I don't even want to cast haste because it's not going to be here for 15 minutes.
Wait, doesn't it move like 800
Oh,
feet
yeah, no,
per
it's gonna
minute
be
or
here
some
in-
shit like that?
Yeah,
I
moves
just,
pretty fast.
Can't do jack shit right now.
You could hold an action for when it gets closer.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold a haste until for when it is within Nikarth's range of movement.
Okay.
Or probably what Nikar's range of movement would become.
Yes.
So
Which would be
240. Then I use Step of the Wind stance. So fucking 360.
Holding an action, I believe, is only a round long, and you do consume a spell slot
Unfortunately, yeah.
for doing that. So that might be a future round thing if you're.
I'm just gonna dodge.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to do. Of course, my one good initiative.
Clemens.
Clemens casts Globe of Invulnerability and announces it to her allies and passes turn.
Leroy. Robot Man.
Yes, sorry.
All good.
Loud music.
Oh, yes, true.
I turned music down. Boy, I guess. Or I guess we just wait for it to approach. Yeah.
It's up to you. All right, you waiting?
Yeah, I guess I'll fly out 60 feet.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and move yourself that.
That's a measuring tool, Eric.
All right, and Nakareth. Nakareth. Monkman?
Dang, it works every time.
No, I was just looking for my pedal because my foot was not over it.
All good.
I think I just have to wait this turn because he's so fucking far away. I'm not gonna get blasted by his full arsenal.
Totally fair. Eli, you doing anything ahead of time?
Hold on, am I allowed to bardically inspire? I can do it for anyone who can hear me, not people who can see me. Oh,
How loud can you be?
Within 60 feet.
You got some hella instruments.
Wait,
though.
hold on. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Bardic Inspiration is 60 feet, so then if I do this 2. Oh, I don't know if it's close enough.
It'd be pretty hard for you to reach Milos right now.
Well, you see, if I cast Thaumaturgy on myself, I could be a little louder. How much louder? $180. So, if I move...
I was about to say, she can't inspire it with that loud ass guitar.
Right?
It is electric. Can he find the PA system?
My full movement. Right? Is there a PA system in here? No, I'm kidding. And I'm just gonna, turn up the dial on my guitar. But it doesn't do anything, it's just a dial. But as I do that, I cast Thaumaturgy. And I just yell out, Milo! This is for you! And I'm gonna inspire Milos.
How far can you reach with inspiration?
You use bonus action on your turn to choose one creature other than yourself within 60 feet of you who can hear you. But with Thaumaturgy, my voice booms out 3 times.
I think
Okay,
they're both-
that's clever. I'll allow that. Okay, so Thaumaturgy is an action, I believe.
Yep.
So that's a bonus action. So yeah, you know what? I'll allow that. That's use your whole turn. Might as well. That's fine. All right, so Milos gets a bardic inspiration, and then it's Ross's turn.
Hello. I can't get anywhere fucking close to that thing. I'm gonna stay in my building.
All right, Milos, you're on the edge of town.
I'm gonna start sending Neko back towards Eli, and I'm gonna dash into the mist.
Okay. Into the mist you go. Carrick.
Carrick is going to use his bonus action to activate his Blade Song.
Alrighty.
Yeah, and then I think he'll. So it's all just mist where there's no light.
It's pretty light. There's like a dome that stretches out pretty much to the edge of the battle arena here. That makes the mist much easier to see through, like much more light. Is filtered out most of it. It's still kind of wispy between you and the Colossus, but it's not like thick fog like it is outside the dome.
Yeah.
The giant has sort of pushed through the wall of fog and kind of has made some more of it swirl into the dome, but not quite as bad.
Gotcha. And I guess I'll use my action to dash, so I think I can get about like 90 feet.
All right. Yeah, and we will round up as far as moving goes. I mean, not like within reason. For example, Nakara, your speed is 55. We'll just call that 60 because these grid squares are massive. That kind of thing. So if you get, you know, within the upper half of moving to the next square, we'll just call it that. And 90 feet works. So this boy has a very large turn marker.
Whoa.
And he gets to move that far in a turn. Faye, back to you.
Oh damn, he's actually slow.
Yeah, fuck.
I wanted to give you guys an advanced warning here. If you guys just want to wait until he gets to a certain point, that's fine. But you also can move around ahead of time.
You know what? I'm gonna take my turn and I'm just gonna yell as loud as I can. Like, Necromancer, you must see what's coming. You can either help us, ignore us, or come fight honorably right now. But please do not interrupt, or we're all going to die.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I no beef this time, Faye. Oh, baby, there it is.
That's the
There
kind of
it
persuasion we
Oh
need.
my.
Your words echo. You don't hear a response, but you feel like you even convinced yourself a little bit. So that whatever it was, something in what you said was a little extra persuasive this time. You feel your force of personality has grown a little bit since just yesterday. Anything else, Faye?
I'm just gonna take dodge. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything until he's closer. I don't have anything to prepare.
All right, Clemens.
Preparing a bow attack for if the Colossus gets within range of my bow. Actually, he's... One second, let me measure.
Very far.
A thing I should have done a moment ago.
About 1,000 feet away.
Okay. I don't know why it's not letting me, never mind, yeah. Well, if he happens to get within, 600 feet, I'll try an attack.
Okay.
At him.
Yeah, 600 feet would reach its path if it continues heading west. When it gets directly below you. That's about the reach of your
Okay.
600 feet.
And then I'll pass turn.
Leroy. Robot Man.
Alright. I guess I'll just start centralizing. Actually, you know what? TP. Why ain't no do thing?
There's no actual thing. So you're going to that island. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yep,
So
you
that's
may
30
drag
feet of
yourself-
flying
Yep, 30 feet gets you there.
as we wait patiently. 60, I'll dash. 20.
Excellent.
Start getting into a sort of receiving formation.
Anything else?
That's turn.
Nakara.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep waiting until he's like, I don't know.
Alright.
So my speed is fly, so it's 60 feet. So I'm gonna wait until he's like 240-ish feet away, and then I'll go out and attack him.
Okay. You may be waiting a long time.
Yeah, you know why I wanted that bow, right?
Yeah. Because it seems to be charging directly west, and if it continues on its current path, it will never be closer than about 400 or 500 feet away from you.
Oh, son of a bitch. Then I will. Fuck. I'll wait until Faye can cast haste on me, and then I'll just
Okay,
wait
so I'll
till
start
Faye
acting
casts
on the
haste
next turn. Yeah.
Eli.
Eli moves another 60 feet out of the building, still playing his amazing guitar, which is just super fucking loud, but like none of you guys can hear it because he's too far away.
Oh.
I don't know. Dan, he's gonna dash up, boom, to be near Neko. Well, hi there.
You shout to Neko in the next block over.
Yeah, well, this is 30 feet.
Yep.
Bit of a distance.
Drost.
You just hear a recording of Neko making a cat sound play back at you.
Perfect.
Or not Neko, Milos making a cat sound from inside Neko.
Excellent.
Milos, that's a little disturbing.
Giant
Man? I don't know. I'm kind of in a Nakarath kind of boat, so I might just be chilling for a while.
Okay.
You're also the only one on your little island.
I do have fly.
Yep.
I might start heading towards that middle island.
The middle island is the city on the floor below. Not an island.
Yeah.
You may do so, though, if you would like.
I'm just kind of deciding if it's better if I draw its fire before it gets there, or like
Up to you.
any tactical five heads want to throw a strat at me.
I mean, if you go there, if a lot of us are in the center, he'll probably focus his attacks more in the center, which could potentially damage what he's trying to get to.
Or
But
also all of us.
If we are on the sidelines, there is a potential chance he just ignores our asses and just goes towards the center.
That's what he's poised to do right now, and that's why I feel like, and I'm in a tough position with Nakarath because of haste. Nakarath, I think you and I should just fly together. I just don't want to burn haste early because with this distance, the minute is actually going to be important, and I do not want you to run out, like, just as this is getting started. Hell, I'll re-up on you if I have to, but
yeah, I should be there. I'm gonna scoot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sorry, I was typing, but point on position. It's probably worth being letting him aggro to the center spot and coming at him from the sides because his turrets might have limited sight lines, so you might not be able to get hit by both, given there's a giant head between them.
I totally only have 2 movements instead of 3. I don't know why I thought I had 3, so I moved myself back 60 feet.
Okie doke. Milos.
Lol.
Missed.
Woo! Carrick.
All right. Let me see here. Okay, so I think, yeah. So with Blade Song, if I do overdrive, I should be able to get like 120 feet if I dash. So I'm gonna overdrive.
Roll that die. I think it's pretty high chances, but just in case. Yeah. You're good.
Be proud and roll that die.
Yeah. And Roger that boss.
It's one of my better jokes in the last month.
Boom. One more big step. Faye.
All right.
You
I'm
have
just
a
gonna
fly
say-
speed of 90 feet now, by the way, in case that wasn't clear.
Oh,
'Cause of
90. I
your-
thought it was
'cause
60.
I think truth is 90.
I think it's 90. Yeah, that whoops ass. Okay. Nikarith, we gotta meet him in the middle. I'm gonna stay with you, and when we're close enough, use haste. How Nikarith, how fast are you gonna be able to move?
60 feet is my fly speed.
Okay. So,
But you can triplet, right?
Yeah, if I spend a key point to enter the stance, I can get another.
okay, well that's mathematically perfect because I can dash and double my 90, which is the same amount. So I'm just gonna go 180 feet, just kind of down towards the middle. Just come with me, and I'll pass.
Clamens.
I will. Let me measure how far he is at the moment.
About 900. Oh, 800-ish. 700, actually. Not too bad.
Did we get 600?
Can we? Oh.
Right.
My
Clemens
estimate was
is
very
going
off.
to. Clemens is actually trying right now to stay with. Carrick is too far away. Clemens will move 30 feet. And we'll hold an attack for the Colossus getting within 600 and pass turn.
You have a fly speed of 60 feet.
Oh, yes, you're right then. Clemens go 60 feet.
Sweet.
Yay.
We are back to
And
Robot
pass
Man.
turn.
All right.
Small robot.
Hey.
Big robot.
I'm 7
is
feet tall.
here.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Big robot. I mean, the cities measure how tall they are against him.
God damn it.
Big bot here. Hello, small bots.
Yup.
Autobots, roll out.
I like the Schlatt joke better. Boy, my Eldritch Blast range is 4 tiles. The one time it would have been useful to have Eldritch Spear in all of D&D ever. End turn.
Nikara.
Oh, shit.
All right.
It's my turn. Sorry. Yeah. I zoned out. So I can get right there, spending a key point to dash as a bonus action. And that's my turn.
The most honest excuse.
Eli. EIO.
That's me. Eli recognizes this may be stupid, but sees their friends flying into the mist and goes, I fucking guess I'll go to. God fucking damn it. I'm gonna die, aren't I? And walk that way and end his turn.
Dross.
Alright, I'm gonna keep flying because I should likely be where the thing is heading before it gets there.
That is just for me to keep track of the range of something. And I will say
Attack range?
this is a range that Leroy already experienced, so I don't feel bad putting it on the map for you all to see either.
Ah, flat
You
cannon.
should feel bad. It's probably not the flat cannon.
Well, it might be.
That is a range where I cannot cast spells from outside that bubble.
Wait, no, the flag cannons are like 240 feet or 120.
Oh, are they?
They're pretty close. I think that's the laser.
Oh, interesting.
Probably the targeting range for it, but it goes further.
Anything you doing, Drost?
Oh, I moved 120
Oh,
feet and I
thank
can't
you.
do anything
My
else.
bad,
Sorry.
Milos. Missed. Excellent. Card.
Same thing.
Into the void.
The void, void, void.
Kerjunk. Hey.
Motherfucker. Well, just gonna keep moving towards. I don't want to be. I sure don't want to be the fucking first one there. So it's just 180 down. End turn.
Clemens.
All right, checking updated range. He is within the 600 feet, I think, maybe?
Yeah, because it would go to the corner as well, actually. So, like right there,
Okay.
yeah. So actually, your held attack would have gone off, I believe.
All right. So she, for this first time, raises guidance and reaches out to their mind and determines that she is going to prove herself worthy to be the true inheritor of the Silver Flame. And to test this oath, she says, "Flame, guide my hand," and declares the Colossus her enemy, and fires, canceling out the disadvantage from long range with her advantage.
Excellent. That is certainly a hit.
Okay. So the rolling base damage. It's 15 magical piercing and an extra 3d6 piercing.
It looks like 36 is included in that formula.
Oh, never mind.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah. So you actually rolled honestly a little low for 1d36, but you
Yeah.
know, that's how it goes.
And she is going to add some lightning with her Scarf of the Storm Soul for an extra 2d6.
All right.
For an extra 8 lightning.
You guys watch as the first blow in this combat finally lands. You're all waiting for this thing to approach, waiting for the first shot to be taken, and it's Clemens who takes it with the guidance, the bow of the Silver Flame. You watch as the arrow, that at these ranges you can't really see the arrow flying through the air, but it very quickly transforms into just a bolt of silver light that strikes into the armor of this giant colossus and seems to wedge itself just between two plates of armor, and it kind of winces a little bit.
And now that it is her turn, she is going to take the attack action and attack twice.
Go for it. That is not a hit, unfortunately. That is a hit.
And she is going to Scarf again. For 10 lightning and pass turn.
All right, Leroy.
All right, the man. Certainly not within range yet. I will advance 4 tiles, be in line with Carrick, and pass turn.
Nakareth.
Faya was not paying attention. Did you haste me last turn yet?
Nope.
Okay, then I continue staying near Faye.
Perfect.
And that's my turn.
Eli. CIO.
Hey. I don't know. I want to be ahead of everybody, but I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just give old Juno a pat on the head and be like, "It's okay, girl. We got this." And turn.
Trust. They call you the Giant Slayer, and there's quite the giant before you.
Wait, you're making me feel like I should approach it. So,
That's up to you.
so yep, that's it.
Milo.
There's the schmovement.
Pog. Oh,
Oh
Carrick.
shit.
Ooh, I think that's still good.
Yep. Yeah, I have to roll a 1 or a 2 to fail.
Oh, okay, perfect. 10% chance, not bad.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just saddle up right next to Leroy.
Kerchunk. Does that trigger anyone's actions from being close at this point? It is about 400 feet away from a bunch of you. 500.
Gareth, you want it?
You think I have a range like that?
I mean, sure, keep you a little further away.
Haste.
Hey,
What's for dinner? Haste is out. I'm going to now split us a bit. Gonna go right here. End turn.
Clemens. Is it pew pew in time?
Sorry, I have mouthful of food. One
Oh,
moment.
no worries. All good.
Eating is so cringe.
Being a robot would be much more efficient.
That's true.
All right, 2 attacks.
Hit. Hit. $18, pretty good. Pretty good.
And 2 storm souls. One moment.
Yep.
That fat 2 lightning damage.
43 total. Pretty good.
And that is my turn.
All right. Small robot.
I will keep moving and 120 feet up. This way.
This way.
That's my turn.
Nikarth, you're now fast as fuck.
Woo!
Whoa!
Boy.
What you doing with it?
I'm gonna move. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt so much. Right there, and then use my bonus action to. Actually, no. I'm gonna move the full. Yep, this is gonna hurt. Oh, this is
Dear
gonna hurt.
God, this is gonna hurt.
Confirmed.
Eli.
I'm so afraid.
Eli.
Time to find out which death ward procs first.
Right? Let's see. I am too far away from literally everybody except maybe Neko. Here we go. I'm coming to Gareth. Don't die on me yet. I say, knowing full well he hasn't taken any damage yet.
Sorry, what was that?
Eli's being a sarcastic ass and saying, "Hold on, Nakarith, don't you die on me."
Drast. What you up to? What you up to, Drast?
Schmovin.
Schmovin'.
Schmovin. Schmovin.
Big
it.
schmovies. Milos. Boom, into the mist, almost into aggro range. Carrick, what you doing?
Oh boy. Carrick is gonna move just outside.
All right. It takes a step.
Nakareth's in danger.
Yes, I would consider Nakareth, Carrick, and Milos now all in range.
I am in danger.
Just barely. Nakareth, that's a 35 to hit. Yes, at disadvantage.
What the fuck?
It has like a plus 19.
That's a 33 to hit. Also at disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do it.
Carrick, you have foresight as well? Oh? That's a 20 to hit at disadvantage. You lucked out this time.
Fuck you!
Milos, that's a 36 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Just
Alright.
a little bit.
Nakareth, you are
Wait.
going to take...
Yeah, that
Okay.
does not hit me.
33 points of force damage. Milos, you take 18 points of force damage. And... You are both knocked prone, those of you who are hit by the attack. I do believe the fly spell keeps you aloft, fortunately, if you're flying. But
thank God.
that will cause you some movement penalties getting up next turn and such.
At least I'm close enough that it doesn't fucking matter.
Hey.
Fuck me, man. Well. I guess I'm gonna move over here and then dodge.
All
Still
right.
can't get close enough. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, bonus action. I'm gonna put a spiritual weapon up. No wait, no, I think I got rid of that spell. Yeah, I did. Cool.
Lamau.
Enter.
All right. Clemens. Clemens laying down the DPS at the moment.
Which is really scary considering what the numbers actually are. We're still way too far away to be within normal range, so 2 guidance.
Miss. Hit.
That's a little better.
That's pretty good.
And then 9 lightning. Pass turn.
You were doing the fucking Lord's work here. You're like the only one who brought an appropriate weapon.
Bows are good.
Once he gets into melee, things are going to be very different.
I'll move in. I don't think my range is sufficient on Eldritch Blast.
150
Okay,
feet
so
from you.
It's 150. Oh wait, I thought that you were reading it. Dang.
Yeah, 150 to the corner.
120 is the range.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Smedge.
Just barely out of range.
Yeah.
You could hold it. It is, it'll be moving.
Oh wait, I moved 120 feet anyway.
Lol.
Yeah. Yeah, I will just, my bonus actions are, yeah, not gonna happen here. Alright, that's it for me.
Look it up. Nakareth, you are prone.
Well, I spend
He
60
clenched.
of my 120 feet to stand up, to right myself, I guess. Then I'll get right all up in his space.
Yeah, if you just put yourself adjacent to it, we'll consider that melee range. As you approach it, though, make me a wisdom saving throw versus fear. As you approach this colossus. That's true. You are immune to being frightened. You feel this twinge of fear at the back of your head, but you completely ignore it for now. Magic is protecting you. You've got this.
Nice. Cool. And then I will bonus action, activate the astral arms, so it technically needs to make a save that I'm sure it's gonna pass.
I mean, what kind of save?
DC 19 Dex.
7.
I was like joking.
Oh,
It's a giant robot.
thank God.
It doesn't really duck, dip, dive, and dodge very well.
Fair enough. I'll take 12 points of force damage from that. Let's see. And then we'll take 2 attacks. So that's all I got right now. And Forsake does that give me an advantage again, or?
Yes. Advantage on
just
all your
checking.
attacks. Everything. You just have advantage on all d20s basically for the whole day. It's sick.
Does a 22 hit?
No. 30 does though. Certainly.
Hold on.
No worries.
I'm just gonna roll regular damage, and it's gonna be plus 2d monk dice, but I can't remember what that is off the top of my head, and if it's changed. No, it's still 1d10. Okay.
D10, I believe, yeah.
What is
I
it?
don't think it goes above a d10 by default.
For some reason, I was thinking it was d12. Anyway, plus.
Wait, d10 fists are already pretty big, to be fair.
That's fair.
That's long sword fists.
Yeah, that's yeah. They're not quite at great sword fists.
Right? They're bastard sword fists. Anyway,
They'll be battle axes eventually.
Total of 36 points of damage from that hit.
Bonk.
And the next attack against it has advantage because it's technically distracted.
All right. Next attack by somebody other than you mean, right?
Correct.
All right, and do you have any more action economy this turn?
No.
Okay. Eli.
That's me. Again, I got nowhere to go and no range to do shit, so I'm gonna move 4 fucking spaces and call this a day as I just try to give Juno some reassurance as we go towards the red robot. The end.
Schmovement. Schmovement.
Wait, did Eli bring Juno?
Yep, that's it.
Oh yeah,
Oh God, no! Why? Poor Juno!
she's immortal.
I'm sure Juno had some fancy kibble too. Some fancy
Nope.
feast kibble.
Juno got cat food.
Juno
I was about to
got
say,
cat
did
food.
Eli sell his soul to give Juno immortality?
Oh no, that was the traveler gave that to her.
Oh, that's sick.
Juno cannot
Hey.
die of old age. I believe is the
Oh!
wording on that.
Yo,
I
Juno
think that
dies.
was the
Juno's
wording on
as
it.
immortal
Kill
as an elf.
Juno.
A great miscalculation.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That I believe it was can't die of old age. anymore.
It was
Well, now
it was an
I'm
age
now
thing.
I'm sad.
Just don't get in
Juno
that
just
red circle.
gains the monk capstone that's absolutely broken.
The exact phrasing was Juno won't die as long as you're alive.
Oh,
I
was
think.
that it?
Was it?
We can work on this later, but I
So
think it was
we get to watch Juno die moments after Eli does.
perfect. Well,
Sorry.
if Juno gets crushed, I'm sure Eli will be right there too. So, to be fair,
Eli will kill himself because he forgets.
It was just a prophecy that Juno's going to heroically sacrifice her life to save Eli.
Oh no, I wouldn't want her to do
Alright.
that.
Drost and Malus' turns have passed. Carrick, you're up.
Oh boy.
There's just some movement in there.
One more time.
Movement.
One more time. Oh, you're good. You're good. Movement. Dot. GIF. Is the measuring tool thing not working?
No, it's good.
Okay, cool. Cool. Anything else, Carrick?
That will be it. I don't think I really have any bonus actions that I can do.
Okay.
How many rounds has it been?
This is round 6. The end of round 6.
Alright.
Nakareth. This thing raises a massive building-sized hand and swings it at you. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
No. Hold on.
Yep.
This is a feature I
I'm holding.
very
I think it depends on your own aesthetic. I see
little
a lot
used.
of their head reaches
A key point to reroll or something like that.
halfway.
Yes.
Yeah, trying to remember what that
Whenever you
feature
make a
is.
saving throw and fail, you can spend 1 key point to reroll and take the second result. Because that's
feature's
Diamond
that?
Soul.
There's
Diamond
no hard
Soul,
pass
thank you.
rule, obviously.
Yes.
But
So
that's
19 fails, right?
19 fails.
Alright. So, not with advantage?
I think this is one additional d20, yeah.
Yeah, it just says reroll.
But I don't.
Yeah. I think in most cases where that wording is the case, it's just an extra, you roll an extra d20. Sorry, that's not quite enough either.
Spotify decided
Motherfucker.
to be in the way.
Don't know if anyone else is in range to do anything to help you here.
Probably not.
I didn't
If
realize.
the square is 5 feet, I could.
Okay. Unfortunate. No, it's 30. This giant hand slaps you like a bug, and you get carried along with it, pressed into it by just the force of its movement. You take 35 bludgeoning damage, and the fist closes around you, and you are restrained.
Wait, can I try to Flash of Genius that to a 25?
Are you in range?
Wait, no, I'm not close enough, probably, right? How close do I have to be to that?
Good question.
Does-
You are about 90 feet away. Yeah.
Does it feel like he's restrained? Because it is a building-sized enclosed thing that he's trapped in.
I mean,
Fuck, yeah, I'm not
he is
close enough.
being squished,
Well,
pinched between fingers. He can make checks to get out of it later if he wants, or just fight while he's in there. Keep punching the hand. That's up to him. But
And actually, Jordan, I didn't mention on my turn, but can I just have him spend his bonus action to redo his blade song?
that's fine. Yeah, just to re-up it. Was Nakarth in range for your
Not
flash?
like-
He was not.
Okay, unfortunate.
How much damage is that again?
35 bludgeoning. And you are currently considered prone and restrained inside the fist of this thing.
Good fucking god.
With Nakarth in its fist, it is also going to make a couple attacks. That is a 32 against Kark,
That it?
and a 26 against Leroy.
I think that hits.
What's your AC?
Barely, it's 25.
Oh, barely gets you. Okay, that's just 2 hits then.
Because I have half cover. No, other people have half cover. Damn.
19,
Why did I have to call that?
19 force Leroy,
Okay.
and 21 force Kark.
Was the hit on me with disadvantage?
It was not. Thank you for the reminder.
Let's see.
Oh,
And
shit.
he takes 10 frost damage or cold damage.
But on melee
Agathis?
attacks or ranged attacks?
I think it's just the stuff that hits me, right?
I would change.
Melee attack.
Melee attack.
Okay, well, let's not.
Well, you
let's
got 10
not
HP
get
out of
too
it,
into the
so-
details. I did get
The disadvantage actually does save you there. That brings it down to a 20. I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah,
below
that
you.
does not hit.
Alright, so you don't take any. That is the end of its turn. Faye. You just watched one of your friends get fucking crushed like a bug inside a fist.
Oh yeah, no, I'm furious, but I'm somewhat limited in what I can do. But what I am gonna do, let's see. Oh God, no! This is the worst.
And just for session organization things, we're getting close to 9 p.m., so I think we'll finish this round, and then we'll pick up from there next time. which might actually be 2 weeks from now, unfortunately, but we'll work on it later.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a wet fart of a last turn. I can really do jack shit here. Actually,
to move 120 feet.
well, no, I can use a quicken. Okay, yeah, all right. Here, I'm gonna just get. Okay, what's 20 feet? Okay. I'm gonna regret this so much, but I'm gonna go here with a dash, but then using a quicken spell. I will cast Synaptic Static on
Ooh.
a large boy.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a DC 21 Intelligence saving throw.
Alrighty. DC 21 Intelligence saving throw. It rolls a 0.
Dick.
Okay.
There is nothing
however-
going on behind those eyes.
It chooses to succeed.
Yeah, it is incredible
Well,
willpower,
that's
though.
one burned. That's one
That's
burned.
one
you big
burned.
fucker.
One burns.
Alright, well, damage. That is not a fucking bad roll.
That's not
being
bad
cut in
at
half.
all.
It's a really good roll. Holy shit. So yeah, 19 psychic damage.
Damn, and surprisingly, your psychic damage seems to be just as effective as you would expect against a giant robot.
Nice.
You see it bring the hand that is not clutching Nakareth up just to like hold its temple for a second, then it brings it back down. Anything else, Faye?
No, I shit my pants, I guess. Past turn.
So, that's a free action. Clemens.
Shitting your pants is a free action confirmed. You
It's
can't
true.
take it back now. Well, I am a giant idiot and just completely glossed over the part of guidance that says I suffer no disadvantage from long range attacks. So I should
Oh.
have been making all those other attacks at advantage.
Well,
But you know, that's just on me. I'll make my attacks to this turn at advantage.
Clemens is learning to use the bow, so
yes, that's the perfect sense.
your trust in the Silver Flame's power here is growing just a little bit with each shot.
Oops, that was just regular. So that's my first advantage is A28.
That is a hit. Also
And
a hit.
24. Lovely. Let me just check which spell slots I have available.
Damn, Clemens just laying down the reliable DPS here.
The second two are lightning, the first two are just magical piercing, and pass turn.
Just more, as you guys are fighting, there's just eternal arcs of light and lightning heading towards this thing from Clemens' position. Leroy.
Alright. I will get at least 30 feet closer. Whoops, meant to go there. I'll go the full 60. And I guess if we're burning saves, well, hell, I guess we'll cast Synaptic Static on it. It's so tiny.
It rolls a 4.
Okay, well that's less than 19.
That is. However,
Damage?
it chooses to succeed.
Okay, so it takes half that.
Yeah.
50.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Shit, he noticed. It's my turn. Ooh, now that I'm within 120 feet of it, do I see it in a different light?
You occasionally just see that flicker over its face that looks like the face of Rock Bokesh.
But it's not constant.
It's not constant, it's a flicker.
Okay.
It doesn't, well, I'll say there, I intend that because it doesn't look like to you, you are seeing the true form of something like you normally would with this ability. It looks like something else, but I am giving you a essentially half clue here because it's adjacent at least.
Okay.
Is what it looks like. There's something going on, but it doesn't look like it is a Raktal Kesh in another form type deal.
Right. I know it's the possession deal.
Okie doke. And Nakareth, you are in a fist. Would you like to break free?
Is this what it means?
Does it take an action to do so?
It takes an action to make a strength check to try and pry your way out.
Check or save?
Check.
Balls.
Damn.
Don't you get advantage on blows because of foresight?
Yes. But I still only have like a +5, and if my plus fucking ridiculous dex save couldn't do shit.
I'm gonna say you're proficient in strength saves, right? Because of
Yeah.
and all that. I'm going to say you are very aware that there is no way in hell that no matter what you do here, you're actually going to overpower this in strength with your strength score. Yep.
I mean, right now my wisdom is my strength modifier.
Right.
So it's a +5, but yeah, it's why I'm like, if I had to save,
I'm letting you know
20 something.
I am letting you know it is impossible for you to make this check. Just so you don't waste your time.
Yep. All right. I guess we're gonna try to pummel my way out of the fist and break it. Even though I doubt I'll be very successful.
Right. So you are restrained, so disadvantage and advantage cancel out.
Normal attacks.
You can make normal attacks from in there.
All right. So I'm just gonna roll them all, and then we'll total up the dice and shit.
That works.
Because I'm gonna make 5 attacks.
Miss. Miss. 1 hit. 2 hit. Miss. 2 hits total.
All right. So 4, 5 d10 plus 6.
All right.
45 points of bludgeoning damage there.
Force, rather,
yeah.
right? Force.
Oh,
versus-
yes. Force.
Blam. All right.
My bad.
And you can feel now, especially you're being crushed by this thing as you hit it with your arcane fists, your astral arms. This thing's armor, you normally are able to hit things that are even heavily armored with your fists because they're magical. But this construct was designed to fight mages. And you can tell that all of its armor is very interwoven with many different arcane wards. However, you can also feel yourself starting to crack those wards as you smash away at it. You are making progress on this thing. It's not completely indestructible, but progress is slow. Eli.
Eli is going to realize he can't do anything cool for the last turn of the session tonight, and instead is going to move 120 feet this way to try to circle around the thing, because Eli just realized that Juno's not immortal. She's just kinda immortal.
True.
And now he's scared.
All right.
And that's it.
Trust.
Schmoomin. Bap.
Oh, God.
Bap. Stop fucking trying. I'm slow.
We really beefed this part of the planning. For main
Miles.
DPS.
You doing anything from that range?
Nope.
Okay.
I used my action to dash.
Fair enough. Kurt. Would you like to have done anything with Neko for the past several turns either, by the way?
Neko isn't flying and is slow as fuck.
Fair enough. All right, Neko's chilling in the town, holding down the fort.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I can't imagine that if I get like here, that I'll be able to like maybe hit the arm that has Nakarth in its grasp.
I'm gonna say if you and Nakarth both take actions together, like if you want to take your action now and we'll make a note of it, and Nakarth also takes his action next turn, I'll let you add your strength checks together to see if you can free Nakarth instead of like advantage or anything like that.
Oh, I was just gonna have like my attacks like target like the things like wrist or something.
That's fine too. Yeah, I mean you can go ahead and attack that body part. Absolutely.
Cool. All right, and I will do that. Actually, I will use a booming blade for my first attack.
Okay.
Oop, that has advantage. Let me roll again. Oh, yes! Let's go!
Excellent. And it was the first roll of the second roll that worked, so that does count. I'll count it. So you have, yes, a natural 20, and I'll also say, because this thing will assuredly move, just go ahead and add the booming blade damage to that. You can crit it, all that. That's fine. Go for it. Go hog.
You know it's bad when the DM's being
Oh,
honest.
yeah, baby.
All right, a lot of damage. Blam. Blam.
And then I'll take one more normal swing as my bonus action.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
You forgot to take advantage. There you go.
That is a hit.
Eric, this is a Chad turn. Holy shit.
Let's go.
Blam. All right, you swing down and with both sides of the blade. You strike once, and just for flavor, I'll reverse them. You strike once, and then you find a gap in the armor right at the wrist, and you drive your blade right in there, and just eject all that thunder damage straight into its wrist, and it kind of cracks backwards a little bit. And Nakarth is still in that fist. But Nakarth, you can feel the thing outside you shaking. That hurt it. However, it's now its turn. It tilts its head down and leans to one side. And, oh, what is this? Was that, oh, that was a thing. Somebody put the synaptic static or something. I would like Carrick, Faye, and Leroy to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Nah, you don't have to. You don't have to do that.
So we'll go poorly.
I don't have. Do I have advantage on this?
Are you?
I have a lot of advantages.
Your shield might check it.
Any chance you could
see.
lay down a template for this attack?
It wouldn't happen to be a spell cast by a fiend, would it?
My template is broken, but it's a line attack that is very wide. It's a big boy line attack. Where's my line?
Is it
not
a fiend?
It is not an attack from a fiend, unfortunately. This would normally include
Oh, I'm fine.
Nakarth as well, but it is roughly that, but it's a wider line than that. It just defaults to thing.
Oh, it's that short?
The beam is hundreds of feet long, yes.
But it can't
It's
really
so
hit
short.
me unless it
You're
also
not in
hits
it.
his hand.
That's correct.
Also, fun fact, I forgot I have the dexterity thing. So I'm going to take 17 hit points back of the
what?
33 I took.
This one was not half on a failure. This was full or nothing.
Oh,
If you're
fuck.
talking about evasion.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Never mind.
you don't save anything there, unfortunately. But So those three in there: Faye, Leroy, and Karik. Karik, you already made yours. That's 22. Perfect. That's
Leroy
a crit.
made this. 26.
26. The 6. Unfortunately, 22 is actually not enough. 26 is, though.
Yo, Leroy's got a great track record on dodging this attack.
So you guys are gonna take.
It's because we're the same.
It's because you're the same. Yes.
I think I'm gonna Flash of Genius that.
Okay, you may do so. So you pass as well. Unfortunately, Faye, you're getting a little shit on here. This is 75 radiant damage. Have on a success.
Oh boy. That's what, like
That's
20 damage?
assuredly gonna hurt my
Like 37.
I'm resistant to radiant damage now. Fudge.
concentration.
That's
That's actually
18?
impossible.
Faye is also you are resistant to radiant damage because of truth.
Ooh, hell yeah!
Had to double check
Okay.
that, but yes. So you take half,
Yeah.
even on the failure. That is 37.
That's pretty
That's
legit.
doable. That's more doable.
Okay, so I think that's
half of 37 is 18 or 19.
Yeah, 18. Round down.
Alright. 18 off of 96 is 76. Nope.
Which also makes the DC
Come
of
on,
the
Eric.
concentration check 18.
9. What?
Oh, yours is
That's a-
9. It's 18 for Faye.
Oh,
I
yeah.
apologize.
I was like, no!
And that would be 18 as well for you, Carrick, if you were concentrating on fly, I think, right?
Yeah, I took 14 damage. Or does temp HP count into concentration checks?
It does, yes.
Okay, so yeah.
Is it a con saving throw?
It is a con saving throw for concentration check, DC 18 for Carrick and Faye, and wait, you took 14 damage because of what? Sorry.
Who did
Oh,
what?
wait, I'm confused. Oh, you
No,
the
I was just bringing
rollover
up
from the
my-
points. Yes, okay, gotcha. Okay, I get it now.
And I believe I'm
so
a
DC 18
warcaster.
for both of you.
Neat.
Faye passes. Carrick, unfortunately, 17 is below 18,
I roll trash.
and you already used your flash to avoid some of that damage. So everyone you declared flying is now no longer flying,
Holy shit!
Oh no!
which is
So that
cool.
would be Nikarith, which it doesn't really matter.
this exact moment.
Does Nikarith know he can't fly anymore?
the card Eli and who? I think it was
Was it
Drost.
Clemens the other one?
I think it was Clemens, Drost, and Nikarith.
No. Wait, is it?
Yeah.
I thought Leroy got. We should have
Leroy
written this
got
down
himself.
somewhere.
Leroy did Eli, Leroy, and Milos.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So yeah, so Nikarith, Drost, and Clemens.
Yep.
correct.
So Drost is the only one actively falling right now.
Fuck.
Poor Dross, he's gonna
Well-
fucking die.
We'll handle
It's just
that.
a cannonball.
We'll handle that at the start of next round.
I
Dross-
can't die from fall damage, but goddamn, this is gonna hurt.
Right, you're practically a god.
Drost is actively falling. Nikarith, Drost, and Clemens are not flying. Anything else we should note down for next time? Between sessions.
Nikarith
and
That
stuff.
is a
trapped?
dum-dum.
Nikarith is trapped. Good call out. Good call out.
Why would you remind him of that?
Son of a bitch! I forgot I was hasted. So that's like 2 extra attacks I could have taken. Oh well.
Go ahead and take it right now. That's fine. Just a couple
Alright.
extra attacks. That's not hard to retcon.
Thank you.
So they'll be the one. Let's just make them both normal rolls, just for simplicity.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Where the fuck? There it is.
Pretty easy. Just add in some extra attacks. That's a hit. Oh, that's a
baby,
hit.
there you go.
All right, get some extra damage in there. Oof. All right, pretty good. Don't want to neglect that extra 35. That's solid. All right. Cool. So we got a lot of people in different places around the map. You guys have managed to do a good chunk of this thing's health. You've done hundreds of damage at this point. But it's already almost... Well, it's probably a third of the way to its target. So... We'll pick up from there next time, and that next time will be in a couple weeks, I believe. We'll see. We'll talk about it between sessions, but I believe several people are going to be missing that they announced ahead of time. So this will be a lot of tension and a bit of a cliffhanger for a couple weeks. Lol. But we'll find out next time whether or not you guys live against this thing, and who dies, who lives, and are you victorious. Thank you for playing tonight.
Thank you very much for running. It was very fun first section of Fate.
Thank you.
Fucking terrifying.
I also just want to point out, since we're leaving with Drost falling, he's gonna be Loki. I have been falling.
Well, how high?
It's gonna be 2 weeks.
How far in the air is he?
I have done nothing but teleport Drost for the last 5 weeks.
The islands are... They're not nearly as high as SAO's island.
You said SAO?
I did. I said it. I said it. It's true. Let's go with 400 feet. Just the same height as the Colossus.
God!
I mean, you guys are flying up to this 400-foot Colossus anyways, and yeah. So you're going to be falling for a bit, Drost. It's going to take you 2 weeks to hit the ground. Hope it doesn't hurt too bad.
I'm a fucking bitch.